I don't know if this is recording or not. Well, Bill, this is the first time I've ever done this, and I thought I might as well say something sensible. So I'm going to read a little story from Chicken Soup for the mother and son soul, and it's called The Love of His Life. No joy in nature is so sublimely affecting as the joy of a mother at the good fortune of her child, and that's by Jean-Paul Richter. With his 6th birthday just days away, my son Jake has outgrown Mickey Mouse, his favorite teddy bear, and many other little boy things in our home. But not me. Since he started school, Jake has broadened his horizons, meeting tons of new friends. He's become devoted to his principal, art teacher, and coach, and has found a new expert on all things universal, his kindergarten teacher. But even though I'm no longer his source for all knowledge, even though there are many days he would rather fish with his dad than spend time with me, he still loves me with unconditional love that exists between a 6-year-old and his mother. In the morning he rolls over in bed and he asks, "Where's my dad?" But at night, tucked in for sleep, his teeth brushed, his hair fresh with the scent of shampoo, he waits in bed for my final check on him. I poke my head in his doorway and he looks up with a radiant smile that nearly bursts with his love for me. He's so happy to see me. You would think it had been days instead of just minutes since I last saw him. Soon enough, I know the other girls in his life will take center stage, and I will move willingly but a little sadly to the side. The days of Jake holding my hand in front of his friends and giving me goodbye kisses are numbered, and I try to remember that when it feels like he wants too much from me. Soon he'll go his own way, and I won't be needed as much anymore. I may be sad. I may be devastated. That's when I'll remember the Valentine's Day carnation. Student council members at his school were selling the flowers as a fundraiser, and I gave Jake money to buy carnations for 2 lucky girls in his class. He picked his friends, Samantha and Caroline, to buy flowers for. But before I dropped him off at school, Jake said, "Mom, can I have $1 more? There's someone else I need to get a carnation for." I handed him the dollar, and his eyes were shining with excitement. "I can't tell you who it's for. It's a secret." It's a secret. It's, he practically bounced in his seat. It's a special someone, and I love it a lot. He chattered all the way to school. By the time I dropped him off, I had more than a clue who the special someone was. At the end of the school day, Jake sat on the pickup bench with the rest of the kindergarten kids. His hands moved dramatically behind his back as he saw me approaching. Then he held out his white carnation with a flourish. "Here, this is for you, Mom," said, said my son, "because I love you." "I'm so surprised," I said, hugging him. He grinned and held my hand tightly all the way to the car. So on the day that Jake is embarrassed to hold my hand or kiss my cheek, I'll remember the sweet, sweet smell of that carnation. And that's by Sue Ellen Sanders. But I could write somewhat the same thing about my 4 sons. I have 4 sons and 2 daughters, and then 2 stepdaughters. We have a wonderful family. And I love them, and they love us. And that is very nice. And that was my very, very first YouTube made because Bill Crosby told me to answer. So I hope it works. Okay. Now I don't even know how to close it.